Hello, Future Rockets. Welcome to course registration for the 2022-2023 academic year. This video is intended to walk you through the steps to complete the registration process. Rising ninth grade students will meet with their middle school counselors between now and May 5th to complete the registration process. Prior to that meeting, you will fill out a registration form. We're going to walk through that form right now. An email with a link to your specific registration form will be sent to you. That registration form will look exactly like this registration form on the screen, except in the upper left-hand corner, your name will precede the title Rising Ninth Grade Course Registration Form. For instance, if this was my registration form, it would read Woody, Kelly, Rising Ninth Grade Course Registration Form. Once you've received this form, we do ask that you look over it carefully, and you can share this with your parents and talk through it with them as well. You'll enter your first and last name and then your student cell phone number. We do use student cell phone numbers when we're unable to reach students or parents during the school day. There's a link here at the top to the PHS course registration guide. This is a very helpful tool to use throughout the registration process. If you click on the link and then click on Table of Contents, followed by Course Descriptions, you will find course descriptions for every class we offer at Person High School. So if you're not sure what a class will cover, you can read that course description to determine if that's the class that you think you'd like to take. The first choices you're going to make are your core classes. Now, your middle school counselors will assist you with choosing the correct core classes. You've been recommended for classes based on evaluation and testing information. Once you know what those classes are, you're going to click beside that choice, and you'll choose one class from each of the 4 course areas: English, Math, Science, and Social Studies. You must have 4 English classes, 4 Math classes, 3 Science classes, and 4 Social Studies classes to graduate. After you've chosen your 4 core classes, then you're going to move on to the elective classes. We have many options to choose from for elective courses at Person High School. We are asking that you choose 7 elective classes as possibilities for you to take as a 9th grade student. You're going to number your choices in the blank to the left of the course listing, 1 through 7. Your first 4, 1 through 4, will be considered your primary elective courses. Numbers 5 through 7 will be considered your alternate elective courses. So please number your courses in the order in which you would like to take the class. Number 1 being the class you most want to take, and number 7 being the class that would be your last selection for an elective class. Again, we have the course registration guide linked here. So if you need to read a little bit more about what a class entails, you can do that. In addition to the course registration guide, we have some other useful resources here. We have a link for CFNC, NC Careers, and the Occupational Handbook. These are links that might help you choose the electives that would best fit you in high school. These are resources that can help you think about your current interests and things that you might want to look at as future career goals. And once you've figured those things out, you may want to choose your electives based on your future goals. Again, you're going to number your classes 1 through 7, and you'll just enter those numbers again just to the left of the course listings. We have world language electives. We have career and technical education, or CTE electives. We have visual and performing arts electives. We have JROTC. We also have health and physical education. You'll notice that the word required is listed there. You do not have to choose that as an elective. All 9th grade students are required to take health and PE. Once you've chosen your 7 electives, you're going to scroll down to the last part of your registration form, Plan of Study Goals. We'd like you to list some of your goals for high school here. You can list academic goals, behavior goals, and other goals. For academic goals, you want to think about grades, GPA, types of classes, and possibly what you want to do after high school. For behavior goals, you might want to think about organization, time management, study skills. These are the types of things you can list here. And other goals are things you might want to look at. Extracurriculars. What do you want to be involved in outside of school? Do you want to play sports? Would you like to be involved in clubs? Maybe a part-time job? Those are some types of things you could list there. At the bottom, there's a place for you to list any questions, comments, or concerns you want to discuss with your counselor. This is a good place to write down things that you think of when you're looking at your registration form and don't want to forget when you have your registration meeting. And finally, these are just a few notes that we want to make sure that you read through. All schedule changes must be made during the schedule change window. Those dates are to be determined, but once you receive your schedule, there will be at least 1 week where you have the opportunity to change your schedule. We want to make sure that you understand you may not receive your top 4 elective selections. That's why we've asked you to list alternate courses that can be replaced if some of your primary elective choices are full. Any course that you request on this form can be placed in your schedule and cannot be changed because you listed it as a class that you would be willing to take. Middle school counselors will be meeting with 8th grade students to discuss your plan of study and student registration. Remember that attending your registration meeting with your counselor and filling out this form allows you to have a voice and a choice in your schedule for next year. If you miss your meeting or do not fill out this form completely, then you do not have that opportunity to have voice and choice. So please make sure that you participate in these things. We're very excited that you're going to be Rockets during the 2022-2023 school year. Thank you so much.